Hello everybody, welcome to a wrench video. This is why I've got this out. And over there I've got, there we go, the car in question that we're going to be wrenching on today. Loads of people have been asking me, George, can you stop doing just like normal videos and stuff like that? So I'm just wrenching on this video. So yeah, let's get straight into wrenching. If you are liking this video, I've kind of cut this video up to a lot more than I would normally because I'm starting to edit a lot more, and you know, hopefully this video has come down well. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. I know this is at the start, but if you do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like because this is going to take a lot longer than my normal just waffling videos. So yeah, enjoy. Right, welcome to the desk of what we're going to be doing. By the way, this is my chair. It's really squeaky. Ignore that completely. I've cleared everything off my desk except for stuff I need to. Ignore that, I was playing F1. So what I've got on here is my drink, my body for it, with just my pins, but I'm actually going to put that on my bed. That bit as well, that can go on my bed. This is something everybody needs, is a kind of pot to put all of the screws and stuff that I'll be taking off. My tools, and obviously the car. So you probably would have seen that if you've been following my channel for a little while now, you would know what car this is. My Tamiya Manta. I know I need to get a new set of tyres. I'm going to be also looking at ordering all the stuff in today's video. So I need a new set of tyres. Something to do with my gearbox isn't right. Look, I'll show you. That's one of the problems with the gearbox. So that's something that immediately needs to be sorted out. So what first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the two tyres off. And then we'll have a look at the gearbox. So very quickly, I'll take off the tyres and I'll put you back on after I've done that. It's very simple. I literally just go like this. Right. So what I've done is I've taken off the two tyres. I've put the little nuts that go with the tyres in there. And I've put the other two tyres out there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put my main light because I cannot see. I can hardly see anything. Or I might put my LEDs on a different colour. I should put my LEDs on a different colour. Give me a sec. Okay, right, I've put my LEDs on to kind of like a whitey colour. I don't know if it's going to show up very well on camera. But they're now white, so it's a lot easier now and I can see a lot more what I'm doing. So, what I need to do is I need to change it from the kind of wheel remover socket to a normal Phillips screwdriver. There we go. The right size. If you already have, if you've got a Tamiya, I would definitely recommend getting the Tamiya set, which is what this is. That thing, Tamiya Craft Tools set. It's about 15 to 20 quid on Amazon. Model Sport, I know, do it. A lot of other places do it. So something that I definitely recommend you doing. One thing I'd like to do is I'd like to put a battery on here and just see what's wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go and grab my charger, grab a battery that, you know, I can do, because not all my batteries are completely flat because this thing hasn't moved in probably 3 or 4 months, so it's going to need a full rebuild. By the way, I'm going to start doing a lot more building stuff on my desk, especially at the minute because it's winter, the garage is very cold, so this is where I'll mainly be doing it. I haven't got a heater in there. So yeah, one thing we need to do then is I'm going to get a charger and battery. I'm just going to take this off. One thing I also need to do is make it a good enough video for you guys to watch. Also, if you are liking like just having them all separate and a lot more talking to videos, then make sure to actually show that by commenting and liking and stuff, so I actually know this is good to watch and stuff like that. By the way, I will be editing this a lot more than I do, so yeah, I'm going to grab my charger and grab a battery. Okay, so what I've just done is I've just got my charger here, got my charger, got the battery. It's just currently hooked up, so I'm going to give it about 2 minutes possibly, just so I can get a bit of power in there. And then what I'll do is I'll put it in the car and just make sure that the steering works, because this thing hasn't been moved. Well, it has been moved, but it hasn't been used like steering and stuff. I won't use the motor simply because we've got this gearbox issue. So I'll take all the gearbox out and then I'll use the motor just to make sure that thing's all working fine. So yeah, I'll put you back on when I get the controller and when I've put a bit of power in the battery. Okay, so I've just brought up my regular controller for the car. This hasn't been used again since the last time this was used, so let's just make sure we've got battery in there and it works. Always a good sign. So what I'll do now is I'll just take the battery off charge. Wait a sec, that's all off. Thing's probably going to beep at me, but I'll turn that off. There we go. There you go, that's turned off, that's what we wanted. So now that battery goes, very difficult doing this left-handed. Battery goes now. I know we're going to need to sort some shocks out. Trust me, I will be doing a proper rebuild on this soon. Hang on, just trying to get a camera angle on me with this. go, that's what you're going to have to deal with. Always a good sound. That's on. We've got servo, is working perfectly fine. So if I just turn it around quickly. Here it is. Left is left, right is right. Servo is working perfectly fine. I won't give the motor anything yet until I take the gears out, but then I'll properly give the motor a little go. So what I need to do is I need to work out what's wrong with the gears, see if I can save the gears first before I need to buy some new ones. If I do need to buy some new ones, then in a couple of days we'll do the actual putting in the gears, but for today I'll just call this video stripping down the car. Okay, right, sorry, I just ended that quickly, my mum just came in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have to turn the car off. There we go, car's off, that's off, controller's off. So right, that's a good thing, we know at least we've got steering that works and stuff like that. So now I'm just going to have to quickly, sorry, just turn the video cut out. So unplug the battery, so it's literally pull that and then pull the battery out. Put that on the floor for a minute while we're just going to do that, so nothing's connected to the car electronically. So now, the actual problem that I believe is in here. So, I don't know exactly, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking out the screws. Remember what I said at the start? Because if anybody else is doing exactly... Oh, no, it's going on the keyboard. Because I know probably nobody's going to be doing this at the same time, but this is just kind of... I don't know, it's just a fun thing. So if you like enjoy watching me wrench on my cars, I've got a couple of things I need to do to them. They're all going to need their annual rebuild, so I will make a video on that. And also I'm trying to get a kind of fourth... There's another one at the back there, isn't there? Yep. I'm trying to get a fourth car, but I don't want to spend too much money on it, if it makes sense. Because obviously driving for me next year, because I'm 16 at the minute, so driving for me next year is going to be kind of the main thing. Right, that's that off. Hang on. Let's get the screw out of there. Right, there's the first look at the gearbox. So on first glance, don't get me wrong, it's not looking beautiful. The gears seem to be intact, I want to say. They don't look too bad. It could be the fact that this has moved around, and it moves around quite a lot, that's kind of popped it out. But what I will do while I'm here is I'll quickly put back in the battery, and I'll just make sure that the motor works, so that you can see down there, the pinion is not connected to anything, so I can probably give the motor a little rev up. And then, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll get the battery back in, and then I'll give you a little rev up of the car, make sure everything's working. Hopefully it's working fine. And then we'll probably have a little look at what I need to do. Might need to grease some stuff in here. I don't know exactly. Okay, so what I've just done is I've just currently plugged back. By the way, if you do see the same stuff twice, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it all like lined up in the right action. So here we go. So we've got the car back on. I'm going to give it a little bit of throttle now, just to make sure it works fine. There we go. The car still works fine. All we needed to do, just to make sure that the motor's still fine. You know, I just prefer to do that. Pinion seems all fine. It all seems to be like correct. That's in the correct position by the looks of it. There you go. I'm trying to get you zoomed in. Hang on. Focus, please. There we go. So that's all in. So what I'm thinking is happening. Is that a bit bent? That's bent, isn't it? You ever think that? That bit's a bit bent. Like when you scroll it. This could be it. How's that attached? Right. Pull that out. Put this. Put the drive shaft on top. Is that bent? I'm really confused. The back where it was. So that bit's fine. But it depends if that bit there is bent. We could have found it here, guys. It's full of grease in there. It's properly full of grease. So what I'll do is I'm going to... Hang on, does it still work? Oh no, I need to put some gears in first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this thing only two-wheel drive, so the back bits are working. So take this drive shaft out and then just see if I can... Why is it not focusing? No. And then just see if it will work two-wheel drive. Because if it works two-wheel drive, I know it's this drive shaft here that's not working because... Is that moving anything from the front? It's not moving, I don't think. I don't know. Oh no, because I need the shaft. Idiot, George. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean out all this grease first, and then we'll put some gears back in, and then we'll see what it's like. Right, we're back now. I've just got a bit of tissue, literally just to go in there and just clean that out. But I've just realised I've got some tissue here, so I just need to tap it off. There we go. By the way, if everybody has enjoyed their Christmas, then I'm happy for you, to be honest, because Christmas is obviously this year been quite tricky. So yeah. By the way, if there's anyone in the comments that are telling me I'm doing this wrong, thank you, but I just try and do it the way that I like doing it. Right, let's try and see how much grease we can get out of here. It's quite tricky because some of these bits are quite small. What's in the car as well? Yeah, I did. Make sure it's all off. So yeah, all I'm doing now is just getting rid of the old grease and stuff like that. And I'm also just making sure that this bit's all fine for when this bit, because I reckon that's the main bit when that bit needs to go back in. Ooh, make sure not to scratch my desk. So yeah, I've got a couple of things we need to do. We need to give the sand viper a good service. I also broke the Schumacher last time I had it out, so that's going to need a bit of repair doing to it. And also a potential fourth RC. So if you guys have got any ideas of a cheapish RC car that's not that either you're selling or something like that, and it's on eBay or something like that, then make sure to send me a link, put it in the comments. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to get one, but if I find one that I like, then I might think about it. Alright, that's pretty much everything out of there. That's more grease there, but I'll just get on the end of here and then clean it. By the way, I'm no expert in this stuff, I just do this bit for fun. So, if anybody's out there telling me that I'm doing it wrong, then sorry, but I'm just having a bit of fun. I know this is not the best tool for the job, but and also for me, being 16, this is kind of the best thing I can do to own my own real car at the minute, but hopefully I can get one soon. I want to have them by about March time. Something old as well, preferably. I don't really want a newer car, but there you go. Right. This is most of it's now pretty clean in here. Or as clean as I can get it. In that. Right, so now what we're going to start doing is seeing what needs to be sorted out. So when this goes, see that? It's just wobbling. I think that's when it's meant to be. So it just wobbles quite a lot. So what I need to do is see, I will re-grease all this lot, don't worry. Okay, right, that's come off. Is that got something to do with it? I reckon that might have something to do with it, because if that goes in like that, am I putting it the wrong way around or something? Yeah, I have. No, wait, what have I done wrong here? That bit's in. There we go, now that's in. So now I need to put the cover back on. Give me a second while I put this cover back on, guys. There we go. I've just added the little cover back in now, so that bit's all done. So now this is the last piece that's needed for this. So we get that's all nice and tight and stuff like that. So now when I move that, that's obviously going to move because it's just. Yeah, has that got something to do with it? No, I don't think so. Right. So now what I'm going to do, I know this bit. This might have something to do with it as well. I know I need to get a new cap for this. There we go. That bit's down. Right. So now something that somebody taught me how to do. So don't break the thread. So you wind it out until it goes in. There you go. So until it just slowly goes down. There we go. It's tight. Notice as well I haven't put the drive shaft in yet. If it's spinning, I know it's working. I did that bit wrong. There we go. That's what I need to do for that. Also, I'm actually enjoying wrenching. I don't normally enjoy wrenching, but today I'm genuinely enjoying doing this. It's a bit of fun. So I think tomorrow I might do the Sand Viper bit of rebuild. This definitely needs to be replaced. Oh my gosh. Where the heck's my screw gun? That's on the bottom of the motor. There we go. I'm going to get this just on the end. Let me just sort this out myself quickly. I might get a camera tripod as well or something like that, so I don't always have to hold my camera. Oh my gosh. That's not even in. That's not even straight. Right, that's definitely going to need to be replacing. So this cover, I'm 100% confident. Yeah, no, that's not even going in. Right, that's good work from you, Josh. Also, you have got to understand that this year I've got GCSEs and stuff, so there won't be as many videos, but, you know, I'll still try and get them going as well as I can. Right, the big moment. Is it still horrible? Right, it doesn't sound bad, but the big question is when it's actually got tyres on it. So what I'm going to do, very quickly, is I'm going to bolt back on the tyres. If this hasn't worked, we're going to need to buy a new one of these, and I'm going to need to re-grease, which I'll probably do in tomorrow's video if we can't get it done now. Right, I've put the tyres back on, they're all tightened up. Big test now is this actually going to work properly? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my floor and just drive it, hopefully without a massive clacking sound. Right, that's not fixed. Let's put that pretty simply, that ain't fixed. Nah, that's not working at all. Right, I'm going to have to end it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, but what I will do is I'm going to carry on working on this. So, basically, the next video you'll see is just a continuation, hopefully, of this one. Might be a new day, depending. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this thing all fixed, and hopefully tomorrow's video, we'll get all the gears greased up and all that lot, put the drive shafts back in, and hopefully we'll see what we then need to buy. So I'll see you in a bit.